Okay, hello students, this is Srikanto Sen from George Group of Colleges. Now going to learn something about ethical hacking concepts. This is our class 4 and this is very important to learn the basics of cyber security. Okay, starting with the first slide. What is hacking? Now hacking is the process of exploring the features of a system beyond the thoughts of the developer. Hacking means a developer has developed a system or a software or a network device thinking some concepts in mind. Hacking means your ideas, your thinking, your thoughts are beyond the thoughts of the developer. That means you can extract few more features from the device. That is the concept that is beyond the concept of the developer. Correct. Why you do this? Because to achieve some extra benefits. Okay. Now who is a hacker? The person who is involved in hacking activities is called a hacker. They try to find and explore the weakness in computer system and or networks to gain access. Suppose you have a computer with password protection, and if I can break that password without knowing the actual password, that is the concept of exploring something new from the device, and the concept will be known as hacking, and the person concerned will be known as hacker. Hackers are basically exceptional programmers, the vast knowledge of computer science domain. Basically, they are high level programmers. All the top level hackers are excellent programmers because they don't wait for others to create a new device or create a new software or create a new tool. They make their own tool. That's why they are exceptional programmers. Now question is, what is ethical hacking and who is ethical hacker? Now question is, can hacking be ethical? Now the basic difference between hacking and ethical hacking is that the person who does hacking and inform the organization that your website is vulnerable, your software is vulnerable, that person is known as ethical hacker. Uh, they inform this kind of loopholes in the system so that the developers can repair it. But the hackers don't inform the developers regarding these loopholes. They try to exploit those loopholes. So these are hackers. Basically, if I am an ethical hacker, I have a Facebook page, I have a LinkedIn page, and I proudly describe that I find this loophole. Obviously, after informing this to the organization, and wait for certain amount of time. There are some rules. You need to wait for the response until the software or the problem is patched. Once it is patched, they will give you a confirmation that you reported this bug and we already patched this problem. Now you can publish this globally. So this is the concept of ethical hacker. Now hacker will never report this kind of thing to the developers, and they will try to enjoy the loopholes for infinite amount of times. Now today the ethical hacking get a new term. This is called the penetration testers. Correct. Now penetration testers is basically a legal attempt to break the company's network to find the weakest link. Suppose I have a website. In that website, I sell some product through a e-commerce website. Now what I find is that a product costs 100 rupees, but somebody tries to purchase that product in 10 rupees, and he is already able to succeed in that case. Correct. So he paid 10 rupees and it goes to the cart, and I need to deliver that product. How it is possible? When I complain that to the corresponding buyer that this product is 100 rupees, but why you are charging 10 rupees for this? Now the person says it is not my fault, it is your system's fault, and I need to buy this product 10 rupees, you have to supply this in 10 rupees. Now what I'll do, I'll try to hire some persons who are capable to do the same kind of thing with my product, and they will identify the point where these actual things happen, where 100 rupees become 10 rupees. So there is a legal uh, framework for this. These people are called penetration tester. Correct. And next one is security test. More than an attempt to break in, also includes analyzing company security policies and procedures. Testers offer solutions to secure or protect the network. Okay, next one is, can hacking be ethical? Obviously, it can be ethical. If you report that problem or loopholes to the organization, then it can be ethical. But now Indian cyber law has become very strict. It says without permission, you cannot disturb their business. Correct. So you have to be very tricky, and you have to read their documentation of a particular website or a particular product uh, to hack that product. Correct. In case if you may find a loophole in the system and report to the organization may say, without my knowledge or without informing me, how can you hack my product or site? Correct. So there is a term called hacker, there is a term called hacking, there is a term called cracker. The term cracker refers to the person who used his hacking skills for offensive purpose. Correct. Just now I told you the product price is 100 rupees and you purchase it in 10 rupees. So that is the kind of offensive purpose. The term ethical hacking refers to the security professionals who apply their hacking skill for defensive purpose. Now I need somebody who can defend this. These are ethical hackers. Next one is types of hackers. Ethical hacker, white hat. Now these people are good. They find problems and they definitely report it to the organization. Crackers mean black hat. They have a bad intention. They find the problems and they never report that problem to the organization and exploit that loophole for the entire lifespan. Now grey hat is between white hat and black hat. Sometimes depending on situations they are white hat, and depending on situation they behave like a black hat. Correct. Like when I find some loopholes in an Indian website, I am a white hat. When I find some loopholes saying Pakistani website, I am a black hat hacker. But grey hat means in between these two. Next one is script kiddies. Script kiddies are basically, they don't know too much of hacking. They are very good in googling. No? Googling means they go to Google and find some cheat sheets and some small codes, and they try to paste that in their software or in their hacking I should say procedures, and these are known as script kiddies. Suicidal hacker means they don't know the consequences of hacking. They hack it, and as a result, they caught and they got punishment. Trick: if it is a person who tries to intrude systems for a fun or malicious personal activity. Mostly, they are the children of age 12 to 15 who don't even know wrong consequences of hacking. Basically, they try to hack for a pleasure. Hacktivist means they hack for a purpose. Correct. Like few days back, there is a problem with India and China. China occupied a large portion of land in Kashmir, in Ladakh. So there are some hacktivists from India who tried to hack Chinese websites. So what is their purpose? Their purpose was to give a message to Chinese that, see, Indian hackers are strong. So these are the concept of activist. Activism, just now I told you, this is the concept of elite hackers, 1337. They are the best hackers. They made their own devices, they made their own codes. They are excellent in programming, and these are the concept of elite hackers. Okay, next comes the skill profile of a hacker. Strong knowledge of computer networking, knowledge of programming languages, especially web programming, good knowledge of various operating systems. Suppose you hack to a Linux operating system and you do not know what is Linux, then you are not a good hacker. You enter to an Apple computer system but you do not know the Apple operating system, so you are not a good hacker. So you should have a good knowledge of various operating systems. You try to hack a mobile phone, you enter into that mobile phone, but you do not know anything about Android device, so you cannot be a good hacker. Knowledge of hardware, good knowledge of hacking tools, basic knowledge of virtualization. That means create an environment that is not the actual environment but that looks like actual environment and try to stimulate hacking. Good knowledge of wireless protocol. Now we call ethical hackers as penetration testers. Now what is cybercrime? Website defacing. Website defacing means when I open my website in say on 15th of August, I find that ha ha ha, I am a Pakistani hacker. So that means defacing a website. Child pornography, data breach, email bombing. That means sending your mailbox with unwanted mails and make the box so junky that you cannot find the actual mail from that mailbox. Computer hacks, network hacks, data deadling. We'll learn definitely at the latter part of this slide. Virus, worms, trojans, harassment through emails and chats. All these are examples of cybercrime. Spoofing, sending a mail from your principal's email account, though the principal did not send you any mail. But the mailing software is using your principal's email account. So that is concept of spoofing. Now I can make a phone call from your HOD's using your HOD's number. We'll see your HOD name is displayed when the phone start ringing in your mobile phone. But the call is never made by your HOD. That is the concept of spoofing, defamation and software privacy. Defamation means you go to Google and type world best criminal. You find the picture of Donald Trump. Correct. We'll write the world best mafia don. You see the picture of Shah Rukh Khan. So these are called defamation, and all these are regarded as cybercrime. Essential terminology. First one is threat, vulnerability, target of evaluation, attack and exploits. Threat, an action or event that is a concern regarding security. A threat is a potential violation of security. Threat means like I can enter your computer without knowing the password. So that is the concept of threat. Vulnerability means weakness in the system that can be compromised. Like every router has a default password, and if you do not change that default password, that means the password is vulnerable, and any hacker can identify that device or the router and can hack easily with this administrative password and can gain the control of that device. Next one is target of evaluation. Like if I want to hack your computer, so your computer is the example of target of evaluation. If I want to hack your website, then your website is an example of target of evaluation. Attack. Attack means you start performing the hacking activities. Exploit, a defined way to breach the security of an IT system through vulnerability. Exploiting means you start twisting the system and trying to gain some advantages from that system. So this is the concept of exploit. Okay, thank you students. We'll continue with the next class.